Hello friends, welcome to today's video. Today is something a little bit different, but I had some thoughts on some products that I want to share with you. So every month on my channel, I do an Ipsy unbagging, and Ipsy is a subscription service that provides you with 5 sample size products each month. It can be makeup or skincare, it's always beauty related. And when I do those unbaggings, I usually mention how I prefer getting things like masks or makeup because you can really tell if you like it from a sample size. Skincare, on the other hand, things like moisturizers or like toners, generally you have to wait a while to see the effect that those products have. Usually I will do long-term tests of skincare that are 4 weeks or 6 weeks or until I use a product up. However, I do sometimes use those skincare samples that I get, and when I have particular opinions about them, I still want to be able to share them with you. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you my review and opinions on 3 skincare items that I have used from my Ipsy bag, just with the caveat that I've used these for maybe a week each, because that's about how much time I could get out of the samples. And I will also be telling you whether it is something I would repurchase or purchase for the first time in full size or not. The first product I want to talk about is this Hanalei Aloe Hawaiian Face Cleanser with aloe, vitamin E, and Hawaiian botanicals. As it mentions, it's a cleanser. I think I was able to get about a week's worth of use out of this, washing with it day and night, and I really enjoyed it. So they talk about this being a very gentle facial cleanser, and it really did feel that way. It has a gorgeous aloe smell to it. It just feels very, I don't want to say tropical, but cooling and refreshing. And it was really non-drying. It was a very gentle feeling cleanser. And there was a point, every once in a while it happens, where I will wash my face and then sort of start doing something else and not put my moisturizer on for a while. It doesn't happen a lot, but every once in a while it happens. And my face never felt tight after using this. Some cleansers you use, they sort of strip away all your oils, they unbalance your skin, and your skin ends up feeling really tight and dry afterwards. And this did not do it. So from the experience that I had with this is a beautiful cleanser for skin that tends to be maybe normal to dry, and it was just a beautiful experience. It says that it uses a Hawaiian botanical blend of coffee berry, spirulina, and kukui oil, and it gently removes dirt, impurities, and makeup. Skin is left clean and hydrated without feeling tight. So I will say that I never use this to remove my makeup. I never really use a cleanser like this as my makeup remover. I will either use a micellar water to remove all my makeup and then use one of these cleansers, or I will use an oil cleanser or a cleansing balm and then go in with my cleanser. It is a gel cleanser. It does foam up, but not a huge amount. And from looking at their website, if you were to buy the full size of this, you would get 5 ounces of product, and it would cost you $24 in US dollars. So although I did love using this, and I would continue to use it if I had more of it, this is not something that I'm going to purchase the full size of. And there is a reason for that. It's not because this is a bad product at all. It's just that for me, when I'm going to invest a little bit more money into my skincare, it's not necessarily going to be for the cleanser. I use the Neutrogena Gentle Cleanser, Daily Gentle Cleanser, and I think I get that at the drugstore for about like $10 to $12 Canadian, which is about half the price of what you would pay for this. And cleansers spend sort of the least amount of time on your skin. I use my cleansers and I do count to 60, so I have it on my skin for a full minute, just to let it really get in there and cleanse things. But even so, you wash it off right after and then move on to your toners and moisturizers. So I'm going to invest my skincare money more into something that is going to stay on my skin and be there throughout the day or throughout the night. But if you are interested in this, if it seems like something that would be a nice treat for yourself, I have nothing but positive things to say about it. The next item I'm going to talk about, and you can see that I've used it up, is this cleansing oil. This is the Huangjisoo Pure Perfect Cleansing Oil. It is a mix of jojoba oil, olive oil, and it says it's natural and organic. Again, for those of you who watch my channel, you will know that I have been on a search for my favorite cleansing oil. I actually have a favorite cleansing oil. It is the Tacha cleansing oil. But again, in my I don't spend that much on cleansers theme, The Tacha cleansing oil is just so expensive, but I really have been struggling to find a cleansing oil that doesn't break me out, and mostly one that is okay to use around my eye area, because a huge thing for me is I want to use a cleansing oil to remove my eye makeup. It's the mascara and the eyeliner. Those are the big ones that I want to use. And there are so many cleansing balms and cleansing oils on the market that say to avoid your eye area. I would say after the Tacha cleanser, this is probably my favorite oil cleanser I've used so far. It is gentle feeling. It's not difficult to sort of wash off your skin once it's on. It removes makeup really nicely, and it doesn't do that thing where your eyes are foggy or like, you know, blurry after using a cleansing oil on it, which always makes me really concerned about what it's doing to my eyes. And there are other cleansing oils that I've used that have been eye safe, where after using them for 3 or 4 days, my eyes start to get really irritated and watery. And I've used this, I want to say like 7 to 10 times, and that's never been a problem. If I were to repurchase this here in Canada, I would likely buy it off the iHerb site. I have ordered my hair dye through there in the past, so I have ordered from them before. It's not, the only reason it's not my favorite site is you never get to a point where there's free shipping, and for some reason I really hate paying for shipping, but I don't mind the experience with the site. And on here you can get 6.1 fluid ounces of this cleansing oil in a container with a pump, which is quite nice, for $28.80. And yes, I think I will purchase this. I think this is probably my favorite way of removing eye makeup, and just sort of the best value for what I get that I've seen so far in a cleansing oil. So for me, this one is a thumbs up purchase, no hesitation about it. So I mentioned the Tacha cleansing oil being my favorite cleansing oil, but not being able to justify the price point. And I have been trying the Tacha The Water Cream, and I love this so much. Oh, this is, it's not, I was gonna say heartbreaking, that's extra dramatic. I believe I had enough in here to use this for a little over a week. I love the consistency of this. It just melts into the skin. It's not greasy, it's light, but it just made my skin look so good. So the way that I was using this was as my nighttime moisturizer. I have a different moisturizer with SPF in it that I use in the morning. And putting this on before I went to bed, I have been having some of the best skin days ever, and I can't 100% attribute it to this because I've only used this for like a week to 10 days. But it just feels so nice, and I just want to keep using it. I don't want to spoil another video that I'm doing because I'm working on a long-term half-face test of a different skincare product, but the side of my face that I've been using that other product on and then using this moisturizer, I think I've been having the best skin days I have ever seen on my skin. I've been looking up dupes for this, and there are some that are out there, but this is just absolutely gorgeous. It says it's good for normal to oily skin. I would say my skin is sort of a combo, and my skin really does like this. It says that it helps keep oils under control. That's not something that I really have to worry about, but it's just been so lovely using this, and I'm probably going to, there's like not really anything left, but I'll probably end up using that tiny amount. It just has this beautiful botanical spa scent to it. The issue is, for me to repurchase this, I would likely buy this through Sephora here in Canada, and 1.7 ounces of this is $89, and that's before tax. So this would be $100 to buy this cream. And while I have said that moisturizers is where I would put my money for skincare, oh, this is going to be, it's just like, I feel like $40 to $50 is like where I would put money into a moisturizer, but I really, really love this. And I can't say that it's been, you know, what has been making my skin look great, but it feels like it has been, and I would love to be able to get this and do like a long-term half-face test of it after I finish my other long-term testing to see if the funds are justifiable for this, because I love it. I feel like I could get this and then maybe test it against one of the ones that says it's a dupe and see how it is. I don't know. Let me know, you guys, if you're interested in that kind of video. I think I'm just trying to justify the purchase to myself, but let me know. And let me know your experience with this as well. It's not often that skincare samples hook me, but this one, it's so good. It's so good, but it's so expensive, but it's so good. So if you are somebody who has the funds to invest into your skincare and you want to try this because it sounds like something that would be good for you, so far my opinions of it are nothing but positive. So those are my reviews of these 3 products. Let me know if you like these little sort of sampler combo videos. I do have sort of some samples of mascaras that I've tried, a few other things that I could do sort of a combo video of. If you do like this, let me know that in the comments down below. If you like this video and you want to help out my channel, please give the thumbs up, comment, do all those kinds of things. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye!